are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. Seattle enter the day having lost their last 10 contests. We'll see if they can turn that around next. Sean Manaea is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
The pride and joy of Andre in high school in Gary, Indiana. Sean Manaea, he had the no-hitter against the Boston Red Sox, one of the tougher lefties. It reminds me a lot of Sid Fernandez. Low three-quarter arm angle, mid to upper 90s fastball, good curveball, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Dan, D-Row, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's popped up. Chapman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And he popped him up. And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. Smith, base runner at first with 1 out. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Seager. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
All even now, 2-2. From the stretch, there goes Smith. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Piscotty. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. One left for Seattle. Mariners nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Marco Gonzalez, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Striding into the box, Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set. Here it comes. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Ramon Laureano is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Stephen Piscotty comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. That's wide, 2-0. And now pitch on the way.
Count 3-0.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting third,
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Now in the box, Marcus Semien. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
That's a ball.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. In his career, Olson is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. As a look, now the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Chris Davis next to bat as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in.
Oh, look at this. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Start of the second inning here in Oakland. Let's check in with Heidi for more on the weather.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. First delivery to him on the way. Tom Murphy stands in as he looks at a called strike. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1. That's a ball. The count 2-1.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
To the plate now, Evan White. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounded weakly toward third. Barehanded at his knees. Hey now.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 23, Austin Nola.
Into the box, Austin Nola, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here comes the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, what a stop. The throw to first. It's in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Pinder is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days, there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Next up for the A's, Sheldon Noisy, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Austin Allen. Now a ball lined to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now a throw to second, and he can't get back in time, so the hit and run works against them as he hits right into a double play. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in now for the Mariners, Dylan Moore. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Designated hitter, Dylan Moore.
The pitch. And it's fouled away. Left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Tim Lowe.
Stepping up to the plate, Tim Lopes, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Third inning, no score to this point. Two 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and a strike now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. ready with another 2-2.
We got full count.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Here's D. Gordon now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. That's popped up. In comes Piscotty, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
The Athletics due to hit here in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
1-1. Here it comes. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, defense.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
In now, Marcus Semien. He's running. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here's a high pop-up. Seager is under it, and the inning is over. The A's strand one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. So here's Malik Smith.
Leading off for Seattle.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-1 the count. Here it comes. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's there. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Mitch misses low. The throw down. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 4.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Fouls this one off. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
The 2-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. They get the force at the plate. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
The first baseman, number 12, Evan White.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan White. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Comes set. The 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Grounded to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Chris Davis now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The designated hitter, Chris Davis.
First delivery to him on the way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he misses again, 2-0. And the pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. The pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Thank you.
Matt Chapman is on deck. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is if the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball. From the stretch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate now, Chad Pinder. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
There he goes. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman, Sheldon Noisy.
At the plate, Sheldon Noisy, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Smoke toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Into the box, Austin Allen. This will come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. The 0-1 on the ground to the right side. Gordon is there. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for Seattle, the left fielder,
New inning set to get underway. Now at the plate, Austin Nola. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Popped him up. Olsen is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Next will be the designated hitter, Dylan Moore. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey. 0-1 for count. Ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
1 out, nobody on. And he misses 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Noisy takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Number 10, shortstop, Tim Lowe.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Lopes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Noisy has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder,
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he fans on it at third. It's down the left field line.
The batter, number 10.
So stepping in, Marcus Semien. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. From the stretch.
That's out.
2 out here and a runner at second. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
3-0 now. Let's see where they throw Olsen on a 3-1 count.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Ready with the 3-1. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw in time and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Popped straight up. The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out.
Up next for Seattle, the center fielder, Malik.
Digging in to try it again, Malik Smith. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Three balls and a strike to count to Alex Smith.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
At the plate, Kyle Seager, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Seager, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Tom Murphy. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Piscotti will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. We are still scoreless. Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Designated hitter, Chris Davis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2. Did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Matt Chapman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
That's the ball. That's right.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
To the plate now, Chad Pinder. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, Evan White. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First offering on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Stepping in now, Austin Nola. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dylan Moore.
In now the Mariners DH, Dylan Moore. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 2 now. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Three and 2, a full count to the Mariners designated hitter.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
the shortstop, Tim Lowe.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
In now, Tim Lopes. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Piscotti is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Mariners leave one. Still no score. Striding in for Oakland, Sheldon Noisy. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Line toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the seventh. And this throw gets away from him.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the seventh. And I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Yoshihisa Hirano comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Yoshihisa Hirano.
Ready now, Austin Allen, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, number 22.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ramon Laureano. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
from the stretch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. None out, runners at first and second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first three pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again. And that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 home. Pops this one up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Set and the pitch. Marcus Semien is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And he will look at a called third strike. And that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Matt Olson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The set and the 1-0.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Here's the 1-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Fouled off. Here's the 2-2. Another one sent foul. Full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good battle. Count remains full. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A's threatened, but leave him loaded. We are still scoreless. At the plate, D. Gordon. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Gordon carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground for Simeon at short. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alex Miniak.
Next for Seattle, Malik Smith. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And it's fouled away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Mitch Haniger, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0, and he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1. 2-1.
2-1.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball 3.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box now, Kyle Seager. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Ready with the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Seattle, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Braden Bishop stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Now playing right field, number 5.
Sam Tuivalala is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 26, Sam Tuivalala.
Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Davis. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1, here it comes.
Ball, that's off the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. On the ground to third. Seager fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chad Pinder.
So coming to the plate, Chad Pinder. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 0-2. Here it is. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still no score. Digging in, Tom Murphy. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fouled off. The 2-2. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So now to the plate, Evan White. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 23, Austin Nola.
Now at the plate, Austin Nola. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. To short. Simeon's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. The A's look to send their fans home happy. Bottom of the ninth coming up. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now batting, Sheldon Noisy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ball 2.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Now the 2-0 home.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
3-0 pitch. And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base path. Ready once again, Austin Allen. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Mateo's off and running. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And this is down. And that should do it. And it's celebration time as the A's are going to walk off with a win.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, it wasn't a particularly long outing, but he really did a nice job of keeping his guys in it while he was out there. That's all you really hope for from your starter.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Oakland came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Yusmeiro Petit earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Mariners, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.